my setups are all set for the Tuesday nights, because the setups are different in a realistic car, and they're horrible, mate. Excuse me. So Liam Cookie in the house has stuck a set of mediums on, and so is Danny Brasco. So is Heisenberg. So
you in quali?
Something.
Aye.
We know it's going to be a dry
So were
session.
you not allowed to quali for sprint either?
Nope. Fatty out in the pits,
wow.
taking us out first.
Don't have to stop and sprint on, but we have to
pretty
get
quiet
at
the moment.
Perhaps we should
get out there, get a few laps in. Don't need the tyres up. We're just going to leave it up there. We're fastest lap.
Will the softs run for the full 7 laps?
He's on his out lap,
10.
and then we'll carry on chatting shit. Because
is it 10? I thought it was 7.
The sprint's 10, aye.
Corner. I reckon he'll inval.
It said 7 on our screen.
Here, potentially. Just as we come around there. If he doesn't inval there, it will be here as he runs wide there. If it isn't here, it will be at the end of the DRS, first DRS stroke. So we're just going to wait for Brasco. Why haven't you and Crumpets just stuck a set of inters on and gone round on inters as you can't qualify? And because you're going to need the mediums, mate. Dave Riley in 16th, I think that's where he'll finish. In that Alpine, he's in the Alpine. Used to have a full-time seat in this tier.
Snatching a toe off Wiggy.
Anymore, so we know what the weather's going to do.
If he
know what the strat is.
Stays here, that is, he might back out and let me pass.
I promised on a race here not so long ago for another league, and I know it is softs are really hard to use around here, but Forza Fatty trying to get them warmed up. And then we'll wait for Brasco and Crumpets to join the chat. Brasco, which one of you goes for a shit after you retired in the pits? Forza Fatty now, opening up, he's burning all his ERS again, look. That's hot, deploy does run out round here as well, so already at 40% coming into turn 1, and just to lock your brakes up and lose it all. You need to deploy out the corners, unfortunately. Yeah, I know, Speechy, I agree, and I wasn't allowed to race in a Ferrari, mate. Fucking unjust, right there, mate. You'd have to message Brasco, mate, or wait for him to reply in the chat. I'm not sure if it messes up quali, mate, or messes up the lobby. Crumpets is retired, so Crumpets is in there. I know he's listening. Crumpets, if you can check the chat log, mate. Dan Game has just said, is there any chance he can join still? And Brasco, if you can get the boys to support again, because we're low on numbers. So we are riding on board. He hasn't invalid as of yet, like I thought he would. Very close to there, and intentionally. Catching, you don't... Yeah, he's out of... See, this is going to be a very slow lap. It's going to be a very slow lap. Down to like 10% errors. It's not going to be given... You're going to be losing time. Why are you using overtake? That makes no sense. You've got no errors. Your deploy's going to have gone, and it's going to be a very slow lap. That should have been an inval, as you were completely off track. This is going to be somewhere in the 131s. Yeah, a 31.0. That is very slow. Forza Fatty needs to pick up the pace there.
Cheers for the toe, Wiggy.
Cheers, Brasco, for answering. Yeah, done the gamer, mate. Feel free to stay in the chat and watch the race, buddy. As you can see, Royal Rumble's done a 29.5. I can tell you now, I'm expecting pole to be in the mid-28s tonight. Liam Cookie's done a 43. He's obviously visited every Apex in reverse. And then you've got Heisenberg in the house with a 30.3. F1 Riley in the house of a 30.1. He will be going again. He'll have, yeah, he's got it on charge. He comes out. He's done that on the mediums. Interesting. Do you have to use the mediums? I don't think you do, because I've seen people go out on softs. Interesting. He's charging up to go again, so we'll leave him alone. He will go again. Dev Zombie is now starting his lap. That's better. Someone that's got half a brain and doesn't spunkle their ERS by turn 1. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. That is that of the Alpine, I believe. No, it's Forza Fatty getting out of the way of the Haas. So we're riding on board with Def Zombie, the only American-sounded jock I know. Well, the American name that he has, sounding jock. We might have to do a lobby restart. Yes, Dan the Gamer, that is true from what Brasco has just said. So stick around in the chat, mate, and listen out. And if we are doing a lobby restart, the chances are fucking very highly likely that we'll do a lobby restart. That is more than likely to happen. So Def Zombie currently not lighting up any sectors here. Green in sector 1 clearly because it's his first lap out. We'll see what he does at the end of 2. And it goes not purple, so he's not going to be going fastest. So interesting here. He's got a hot lap on, so maybe he just doesn't like this track. Maybe he's just sulking because I'm not his teammate tonight. Maybe it's just maybe. Go on, Def Zombie lad. Praying for the Ferrari. Forza Ferrari.
If you're only 7 laps, your lobby's wrong. Your lobby's wrong.
Next season, this is going to be a decent time. This is going to be
You what?
28.
I think your lobby's wrong if it's only set
28.9. No
laps.
Didn't see any purple sectors apart from sector 3. So
Well, it's at 50% in that.
Wally. We've got Rumsky in the Williams. I could have been your teammate tonight, Rumsky. I could have been Craig's in the McLaren.
It doesn't say it.
No, they want me on comms instead. Nah. So we're riding on board with Rumsky as he's got plenty of hot lap left. He'll flick this to burn now round this corner. Should flick it to overtake.
Trouser said you're doing a 35%.
Nice deploys used. Craig's got a lovely toe in that McLaren. Craig MC with a 28.7 on pole in the McLaren. Craig is clearly sober tonight.
You got it set to 50%.
And has got rain recently.
I wouldn't do it. I'd just
it's only 3 extra laps, isn't it?
Drunk. There's a corner there.
The race I'm talking about.
See, try and get back round.
We wouldn't be able to do a 2-stop
in the mix of that has done a 29.3. Stuck it up into 3rd. Jay's decided he only wants to do 1 outlap, so he's on that now. Speechy in 14th, and KN Osiris is still in the pits. Just to reiterate the rules, guys, if you are running late, as Brasco said in the chat, drop us a message and we can extend by 5 minutes for you.
Yeah, will the softs last the whole sprint now?
7 laps, aye, definitely.
So KN Osiris is now on an outlap, but we're going to jump on board with the Racing Bull of Speech. He used to be teammates with Dave Riley. Red Bull getting out of the way there nicely for the Visa Cash App. Visa Cash App, V-Carb Racing Bull. Just going to jump on board with Jay, as he's now on a lap as well. We're going to see what he does in Sector 1. He's coming to the end of it very shortly. Looks like that Aston has looked planted most of the season, and as I expected, yeah, I'm going to leave him be now for the rest of the lap. I'd expect to start to see some of these boys come out now, as it is a big long lap. The House boys working together there nicely. Looks like they're going to give each other a tow. One of them's got out of the way or had a moment. Speechy goes purple sector 2. So the track is now starting to ramp up lovely.
And they've all gone out in softs, fuck that.
Speechy with overtake on, Deploy hasn't burnt this time. Speechy goes P4 with the middle sector that's purple. Next one to cross the line is going to be that of Destructive J, I believe. Didn't see his sector 2 time, but we're going to see what he's like through sector 3. How is that again? Do not understand it. Straight across the line, Jay goes P2. Just over a tenth and a half off of Craig, so that's Jay not taking pole because he's not going to get round and get back out unless he's got the fuel to stick this on none and go again. Because his fuel light's not flashing, so if he sticks this to none, he might have the fuel to go again. Stick it to none, Jay. Come on. As Basson is there, he's got red fuel light, so he is in P3 still. Dev Zombie's on an outlap now. Speechy is charging up, so he's probably going to go again. He's got the Williams of Rumpsky in front of him. Oh, Rumpel. You don't like this Twitch update? What Twitch update, mate?
And that's just 30 seconds.
I haven't done any update on Twitch. What are we on about? Craig MT's retired from the session. He's like, fuck you, like none of you are taking pole. He's just sacked it, gone in the pit, said, nah, I'm done. Craig's comfortable. He's definitely had a beer or got laid. There's no such nicer thing than a jock that's being nice, because they're all miserable gets normally, aren't you? A lot of you. Basson's now retired from the session as he knows he's not going to improve. All of my info at the top of the screen instead of underneath. That's interesting, mate. Have you got your phone upside down, or have you been on the book fast? So we are riding on board with Rumpsky. He is over, just over under a second off. He's 9/10 off. So Rumpsky on a lap. F1 Riley in the Alpine down 11. KJ Marino doesn't improve in the Red Bull. See, I should have been in the Ferrari. My brother cooked my steak in Buckfast, funnily enough. No way, that's proper fucking going, that, mate. Cooking steak in Buckfast. That stuff's like tar. So we are on board with Rumpsky. He's not lighting up the timing screens, but we'll have a rough idea when he comes around the last corner to see where he's coming in. Is he going to improve on 10th place? He only needs a couple of attempts, and he's going to be into P5 or P6. I just don't know if he's got it in the car. His hot lap's going. He's got the time still. He's still got the burn. Riding on board with him. As he's heading to the line, this is going to be tight for Rumpsky. He goes P1, you slag. Craig retired in the pits and goes P2. Jay is currently on a lap as well. And he's only just off his time. If he gets a good exit on this last turn... Oh, he's invalid. He's invalid. He's invalid. Basson has said, I think it's a new update, Brasco. So everyone has finished. So you have it there. Rumpsky in the Williams. Should be in the Kicks Alba. In P1, Craig MC P2, J P3, Basson P4. So while we wait, we're going to have a little go at the championship. We're going to see what is happening in the championship, because I don't really fucking know. Realistic Div 2 championship. Basson leads by 60 points, so I believe he needs P7 in the sprint to win the championship. Are you kidding me? I've got to... You wanted me on comms. Trouser wanted us on comms because the championship's on the line. It's sorted.
P8 on mediums. Everyone went on soft, so I didn't bother.
You are Rumpsky. It's because you watch disabled porn.
I keep them for actual quality.
So there we have it, guys. Qualifying is over. We're now going into the sprint race.
Yeah, 7 laps.
Yeah, usually doing 35%. We're doing 10 laps.
Wait till I take my money, right? And after this, I'm gonna watch Bad Boys. Bad Boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Knocky, 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 So, as it stands, Basson needs P7 or higher to win in the championship, I believe it is, or P8 and the fastest lap in the sprint, and it is all done and dusted. He can then retire in the feature race. I think he just needs to beat Jay as well. No, yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, he is. He's 60 points clear, and Jay would need to win this race, rely on Basson finishing outside the top 8, and then win the feature race. But it is highly. Chris needs. Basically, Jay needs Basson to DNF in both. It is 2-stop mandatory. No, it's 1-stop mandatory, mate. You only have to change the tyres once, but I don't know if it. You don't have to do that in a sprint, though, mate. As far as I'm aware. You do not have to stop in the sprint, but you do in the race.
Fuck.
So we're going to enable it.
Okay, so everything looks good on the power unit cycles, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
Do not believe you have hit Rumsky is an outbound. I love how people fly on. I'm going to dig Rumsky. I just love it. Tuesday night, whoever was at the front, they just disappeared off. It's like, I'm just going to pick the arse up. Same tries. So race strategies. They're saying soft to medium, soft, medium. Over 9 laps. It's telling you to pit twice. It's getting broken. I am being prepared at the end here before Weisenberg and Rumble have come together. They're sitting on the grid now, waiting on how broken can the game be like? And it looks like the Supercut track day 2024 on the DTS is going to be Spa. Originally it was apparently glitch every track. So here we go, we've got cars. Why did you choose Dev Zombie, mate? You can just drive straight.
Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surround.
Weisenberg and Liam Cookie has just been, both Hasses have been set back on the track. So we're going to jump on board now. We've had problems this time. The lights don't go out. And they ain't even coming on this time, guys. Yeah, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And the lights are popping out. And away we go. Rumsky didn't get the start of Craig. Craig's going to go up the inside. Jump out. Craig makes the move up the inside. Jay's going around the outside. This is going to be carnage in the inside. Craig mounts the curve just to avoid Jay. Jay's up in the P2. Basson's down to P6. Riley's down to P7. Walter Basson's up 4 places. We've got Eisenberg and Walter down to 5 places respectively. As Rumsky's leading the way by 3 tenths of Jay. Jay's been swamped there by Craig and Speechy side by side. Rumsky got away. We've got a few people on the top. So we've got Speechy on the soft. Dev Zombie up into P3 on the soft. I will tell you that.
That's a decent start. Good job.
Then you're going to need the mediums in the feature race. So, Sam maybe goes on the soft. No, this is a hard play. We're going to have one set of mediums. Here we go. Top 2 are now outside of Dev Zombie. Dev Zombie's just making
for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. Green flag. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Oh, mate.
Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy.
Up the inside with a great switchback. Has he got the job done? Oh! We witnessed that one. Little bit of a love tap, or maybe a bit more. Can he do that? Interesting to the words that we under the helmet. Wow. Jay fighting for the championship. That's doing all he with a better exit in that corner there, as you can see.
Nice move, good job.
Down to 3 tenths. He can get the exit in this corner and get it right. He has a bit under braking there, goes long a little bit, but he gets the car rotating another 4 tenths back. Whereas he started 9 tenths last time. Runs in Williams has had a little look in the rear of Jay. Jay just needs to be within 5 or 6 tenths to get the job done.
Okay, clear.
AJ Marino and a pass of Liam Cook. Liam Cook is now back moving again, slowly but moving. 6 steps back at the start of the lap, or the start of the turn. We've got another yellow flag, it's AJ Marino. So Jay's going to get the job done.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Oh, there's going to be contact there, but that is down to not leaving space on the inside. The DRS is now more open. If somebody's on hot lap, charged up, he's got to the inside. 10 seconds for Liam Cook. Jay's got that job done nicely. He's practiced.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Nailed that one there.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.6 seconds.
We've got some movement now. We've got, I'm telling you now, there is 2 seconds up from the top 6. We can go to 3 seconds from the top 8. This is anyone just crumpets is up 5 places. He's managed to pick a few off. Them boys are going for a shout in the race. Oh, no, great drive throw. I could have been one of them. So, Divison all over the rear of Jay. He will probably get into the DRS straight. Jay is... Divison is obviously in charge of some of the managed to find. So, he's obviously looking to run in charge. Here's Jay with race control. KK Marino, 3 seconds.
I don't know what was that. But yeah, one more time, and Chaz picks up maximum points, P1, P2, Diogo P10-3, Spec P4, Brad P6, Trouser P7, P8, Hassan P9, and Brad is in the top 10, Pixie P11, Zoltan P12, Wiki P13, Tuck P14, Raska P15, Raz P16, and Matt down in P17. That was fun,
Still in there, still in there as well. Reagan C's down 3 places to break quality. Basson's up on the stage, he's down to Basson's
That was bullshit.
championship in that Mercedes. Definitely the wrong car for us. Can Liam Cook has retired the pits?
Caution, caution. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
Come on.
Green flag.
Cover's going. That's good.
What position are you in?
11th.
Huh?
11th.
How many started?
16.
Yeah, I finished 16th in the sprint race. Broke my wing.
Always a little bit slow out there. This is it. This is your race to the corner. Jay's burning. He's got his DRS open. Devson's burning.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us. 2.0 seconds.
Jay drives around the outside. Oh, that's a little bit floppy, Dev Zombie. You've got to give room, my friend. You've got to give room. And there was none given there, I can confirm. Jay's close. He's getting his job done. Is he going to get this job done? Dev Zombie shows on the outside. Doesn't. Dev Zombie's on hot lap control. Jay goes up the inside here. Around the outside. We're going to have a move on a corner that we don't even see it. Dev Zombie's out. He's down. He's out. Jay's out of there. They're both out of theirs. This is going to be a shot to the line. You have to get into DRS. It's Bray's making a move in the background there. Doesn't get it done.
Woo! Yes, 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 guys, yes!
Not
Come
gonna
on,
get the job
boys!
on Ferrari, but I do feel there'll be some reports coming in there. If there's something that's been on track. Jay P2, Rumsford P3, P4 Speechy, P5 Craig, P6 and the championship Basson, P7 Riley, P8 Fortifatty, 9th and 10th is the Kicks Albers of Crumpets and Brasco, KNS Iris in the Alpine 11th, Royal Rumble 12th, Heisenberg 13th, Red Bulls down in 14th and 15th respectively. That is your sprint race finish, guys, and Chris Brasson has, I believe, taken the championship without needing to race in the feature race while we race on board KJ. A lap behind. Fair play to him for sticking it out. An interesting race. But yeah, congrats to Basson. It's been confirmed in the chat. He is the champion. So we don't need to race anymore in the fucking feature race. So we'll just fuck it off and we'll call it a night, gents, yeah? No need to commentate. So we'll just look at the race director. And there's your results. So we're now, I believe, going into probably a lobby restart, but we'll wait to see. No doubt we'll get a message in the chat from Brasco. It looks like, oh no, it's quali. So why would there have been a lobby restart, Brasco? We're in quali. 18 minutes of quali. And then a 45-minute race. Are you fucking joking me? It's going to be like 9:45 finish. You fucking nut jobs. So, is it Christmas? What they've done. That Red Bull did not sound healthy as it came out of the pits of KJ Marina. It was having the sweet coming out. Ah, okay, Brasco. Thank you for letting me know that. I don't think they will, but...
As Famous Wayne goes 8 fastest, 128.939. So now it's kind of going the opposite way. They had a really sprint.
So here we are at the Bahrain Grand Prix, which was first hosted in 2004 on tarmac, which was flown in from England.
Best
£150 million to build in the fucking desert.
So he is
Constructors still on the line. Fuck the constructors, Brasco. There's no bragging rights for constructors unless you carry your team, mate. Hint, hint. Where are you, Crumpets? How many points you got? No, jokes. We'll have a look at constructors now. I think it's yours, and let's have a look at constructors. The Wii Constructors Championship is here. It's Sauber are 13 points clear of Mercedes, but then after that race, I don't know. Aston Martin, and then Alpine, then Racing Bulls, then Ferrari, and then the Red Bulls, then the Haas, then the McLarens, then the Williams. See, I'd have raced for Williams and got them off the bottom tonight. I'd have won. That's the fucking thing. But no, you're not allowed to race, Mav. Whoa! What do you mean you missed the first 3 races? Yeah, that's right, yeah, because you were in Division 1. But anyway, we are here, living it up La Vida Loca, Ricky Martin style. Oh.
Shit.
Okay, when you're ready, let's go.
Sweet taking us around on a lap. This is lap, finishes lap. Excuse me.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Brasco, you've retired. Brasco, did you put a setup on? I didn't see you go and do an outlap. Again, deployer's been used. Fortivate, this is going to be in the 31s again. 28.6. So the time's already ramping up. So we're going to jump on board with Craig MC. So he's about to come round to the last corner. Craig MC does a 28.6 and goes P1. So Craig MC taking P1, so his last lap wasn't a jinx. Looking at Liam Cookie, as he's just started his lap here in the Haas. In fact, we're going to jump on board with F1 Riley, as he's heading down the back straight. With loads of ERS left, but Deploy's going to go. Very slow. 29.3. Interesting. So we're jumping on back on board with Liam Cookie to see what the Haas drivers can do. So Liam goes round the left-hand hairpin there. We've got a yellow flag in sector 1. That is that of an Alpine, I believe, getting out of the way. Ah, no, sound, Brasco lad, thank you. I didn't see you go out, mate. Did you go out on inters? We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. That's a Ferrari of Death Zombie and an Aston Martin that went wide. I believe that'll be Royal Rumble because Jay is further back on his lap. So Liam Cookie now goes over the line and does a 29.0. Good time. We're going to jump down to Destructive Jay, who is absolutely motoring. Taking the apex is lovely there. Misses the little end of the bump rumble strip. Oh, nice. This is going to be around a 28.3, 28.4 from Jay, I think. No, 28.5, 28.6. There, oh, it's a 28.8. So P4 for Jay. Heisenberg up there with the 29.2. Basson is now on an outlap, so we're going to stay on board with the championship winner. I think what he should do is just drive into the pit barrier and give everyone a safety car. But he won't, but he is the only Mercedes. I could have been in a Mercedes tonight, Brasco. But no. I could have been in a Ferrari, a Mercedes, a Williams, or a McLaren. I could have raced. No, I wouldn't have, I'm joking. So we are riding on board with Basson. Mr. Smooth operator there. As he sets a purple sector 1. And he hasn't spunked much as. Merck should have 2 drivers. Yeah, Quimo's a no-show. But McLaren didn't, did they? There's only one Basson. There's only Basson. Yeah, we know. There's only Basson. No Quimo tonight. He was a no-show. But we are riding on board with Chris now as he's about to come out the end of sector 2. And it goes green. So he's not gone purple sector 2. I know, mate. That's exactly what I thought, Speechy. I would have driven with Chris and got him to the constructors as well. But no, they wouldn't have that, would they? Wouldn't even let me in a Ferrari, mate. Chris about to cross the line now and goes over and does a 28 or 29.2. Interesting, as Craig MC is currently leading the way. Most of the guys in the pits. We're going to jump on board with F1 Riley as he's on a lap, trying to pick up a tow from the Aston Martin in front. He would have got a slight tow, but nothing major. Lorry host rigging the championship. Oh, he's gone wide there, but it hasn't invalid him. He's on none anyway, so he's obviously put his lap in with the 21.1. So we'll leave him alone. KJ Marino, are you on a lap? I think you are. You've got hot lap going. So let's see what the Red Bull can do. The quickest car in the game. got a feel for the people that turn up week in, week out, get the quickest car and are at the back of the grid. That's not a dig at them. It's not about the destroyers. It's like, am I that shit at the game? I'm joking. I'm only messing KJ Marino. Fair dues to you, mate. You turn up every week. You put your effort in. Same as Adam when he's been here. He's not been with the league long as far as I'm aware. Mav's on heat tonight. Mav's in a foul mood, mate, because I wasn't that. I ain't even racing Sunday now. I don't like the Red Bull, bringing the flames, mate. I don't like the Red Bull. If I'm brutally honest, mate, I do not like the Red Bull. I hate the team. I hate the team principle. I hate the car. It looks ugly. Right? It looks like a hooker that's done 10 lines of coke and lost her front teeth and no nose like Daniela Westbrook. It's ugly as sin. Can't stand it. So we're jumping on board with Jay. He's on another hot lap after he's gone purple sector 1. He's got a bit of company behind him in what appears to be that of a Williams. What's wrong with Horner? What, Horny Horner? The slut. He's a dick, mate. I can't stand him. I just don't like him. He's an arrogant little fucking chihuahua. I like Toto. You've heard he's a nice guy. I like Toto. Toto's like an angry wolf, isn't he? He's like, Toto, yeah. And then you've got little fucking chihuahua fucking boy that needs to get him fucking inside his wife's handbag, the little slut. Yapping little terrier, that's the one. Go on, Toto. Oh, Jay's just invalid after going purple sector 2. Jay was on fire there. What F1 team do you support now? I was Mercedes, and now I'll be Ferrari. I follow Lewis, mate. Even though George Russell's lives about half hour from where I live now, his family do, and Martin Brundle's about 45 minutes from where I live. But Hamilton, I don't really support a team. It's Hamilton, mate. I like Lewis. I think he's great. So I've got a problem when Lewis actually retires. Yeah, you have Newey, mate, but
That's not pole, eh?
yeah, you've got Newey. You fucking win the championship. I think Ferrari will win it next year.
Interesting. Respect is now in P2. One off of the lead.
But the problem is when Lewis retires, who do I go to then? I'm not a massive McLaren lover. I was when Lewis was there, McLaren Mercedes. And they had the history of obviously Jensen, Button, and then they had Lewis and Jensen up against
a 1:27.501 was the fastest. Very well deserved. So GG Raz, absolutely incredible. From my predictions out on the because Chaz, I said was going to finish P2, finished P5. Bradders was going to take pole, but takes P4. The famous Wayne was going to take P3. I think I said no. Tuck was going to take P3, and he's now down to P17.
But let's be serious. Lando was never in it. It became a thing as Rumsky set to purple. It was a thing. That Lando was in it. Everyone made it a thing. He was never in it. It was just a thing.
He else is actually I've been doing Australia. I've been
with a 28.6. Like I said, we're going to start to see. I reckon we'll see a 28.5 on pole tonight.
Go. Destroy P1, spec P2.
No, it was never on, mate. It was
Dizzo, Brad P3, Brad is P4, Chaz P5, Snooker P6, Wiggy P7, Diablo P8.
I just feel that Max had another gear that car could have gone to if he needed to push. I mean, don't get me wrong, they did start to show cracks under pressure, but I just don't think that everything could have fell into the... McLaren needed everything to fall into place for Lando, and that wasn't happening. He needed a DNF, if I'm honest, from him, and he was never going to get it. And when, yeah, like you say, yeah, it was looking rough before rain came, but maybe they gambled with the setup and put the wet weather setup on, and that's why Max was looking rough, and then he just disappeared off. It was like, it was like Lemons in Brazil the other night, wasn't it? He was shit in the sprint and struggled when he was in the pack, and then in the race, on a slippery track, he just disappeared off and pitted again, and still won by about 5 seconds. So, But it's one of them. I mean, next year will be good. I think Max... I don't know if we'll see Max back next year. There was a snippet from a comment that he made earlier this year about being a father. And obviously because he's a stepdad to Penelope, Kelly Piquet's daughter with Gasly, I believe it is. But he's a stepfather to Penelope. But he said if him and Kelly had a baby, he would retire. He wouldn't want to bring the baby up in the F1 surroundings. She's now pregnant. So do we see the end of Max? Is that why they've kept Checo on? Is that a reason they've kept Checo on? Is that why Checo has been kept on? Maybe to become the #1 driver. Max's contract up is at the end of 26. He's got 2 years left on it, but she's pregnant. She ain't gonna put off being pregnant for another 2 years, is she? That's the thing. Death Zombie's on the lap. We're right on board with him. He's invalid, so he's gonna come back round again. Needs to look after them tyres a little bit. I think it's 26 years contract up, so but Nico was under contract when he want Checo to retire so you can put number 11 on your car this game. Yeah. But you look at it, Nico Rosberg retired, didn't he? And he still had 2 or 3 years. He just, what it took out of him that season to beat Hamilton, you know, he knew he didn't have it in him again. But enough about that for now, as it is interesting talking about F1, a sport we all love and love to hate. Death Zombie is not going to be going quicker with that time. Bouncing off curbs is only going to slow you down. I want to see Sebastian Vettel back, someone I hated at Red Bull. When he then went to Ferrari, I warmed to him a little bit, but still thought he was a bit of a whinging bitch. Then when he went to Aston, I actually really liked him and saw a humble side to him. So I'd like to see Seb Vettel back. And I'd like to see him in the Aston Martin alongside Alonso. So we are riding on board with Death Zombie now in the Ferrari. Forza Ferrari. And if anyone's not seen that about Enzo Ferrari, you should watch it. It's decent. Vettel's great. I think Vettel's awesome. Imagine having Vettel and Alonso in a newie car. Totally fun. That would be dog on heat. As we're on board with Destructive J, is he going to improve in his time? I don't think so. But he is getting a lovely toe. And he does go a little bit quicker, but doesn't move up from P6. Stays P6. Now what can Basson do? Where is Basson going to put this? Across the line, he goes 4 temps quicker and goes P1. And that's fucking... I think Alonso... I agree, he has lost a bit speechy, but I think he's probably got another 2 to 3 in him. And that would make him, what, 46? What is he now, 43 now? So that would make him, what, 46 if he goes another 3 years? But he's definitely lost pace this year. But what Alonso lacks in pace, he makes up in for racemanship, or whatever you want to call it. So Basson takes pole with his last flyer. A great lap from the Mercedes driver, as he's wiped the tears from his eyes after winning the championship. The champagne was flowing. He's put it on ice as he takes the pole from Speechy in the cash app. Speechy, you need to slow down a bit, mate. You'll find yourself in a fucking Williams next, mate. In fact, the Williams is probably quicker than the fucking cash app. Speechy out qualifying his teammate by 6 tenths. Jay and Royal Rumble in the Aston 7th and 8th. Riley in the Alpine with his teammate. The Red Bulls are in 13th and 14th. The Kick Saubers are in 15th and 16th. So we do have it there. That is your final qualifying of the season complete. We are now moving into the race. We could get a lobby restart. We're just waiting to see if the grid is as it should be. Is the grid as it should be? Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Oh, I've got to be up early for work tomorrow. I am shattered. I want to watch a film tonight as well. I want to watch... What did I say I wanted to watch?
What's going on?
What you gonna do but I come for you? You lost 2 tenths in the last sector, Speechy, due to no airs. That's why you were up, mate, by 2 tenths, because you lost them. Unlucky. So we're just waiting for the players to ready up. We're going to then wait to see if we get a lobby restart. If the grid's for Dan the Gamer, who's in the chat going, oh, we're getting one. He's praying that we're getting one so we can join. But I don't think we're going to. So I don't. Well, we're waiting. We're still waiting. You only get like 30 seconds before you can push go. So we're just waiting for everyone to ready up. 30 seconds to count down. It's pretty boring being a commentator, isn't it? I mean, I enjoyed it. Was it last night I commentated with Dave Riley? We will see, says Dan the Gamer. We will see, mate. It'll be a shame if you don't get in, buddy. Imagine if you got in, Dan. We had a lobby restart and you got in, mate, and you crashed at turn 1. That would be shit, mate. I'd feel really bad for you. But if you don't get in, mate, and the grid is fine, just hang around in the stream, mate. Have a watch of the boys and think I could have been doing that. Like I've been doing all night, mate, because they wouldn't let me race in the Ferrari. So we're still waiting. So maybe. To be fair, yes, mate. So the grid is not correct. Or is it? Is that grid correct?
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears. So go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please.
Speechy has said, anyone ready? Speechy, I dare you to take him out and turn on, mate. I will send you Panthers leather and a bucket of jelly babies if you take him out and turn on. I will walk out to Stella Speechy and a bucket of jelly babies.
Is your race started yet?
Yeah, lap 3.
Okay, radar is clear. Weather is
I got
looking
pole
good
1
for
now in 5th at the minute. I'm on the wrong tyre, I think.
What tyre are you on?
I'm on medium and they're all on softs, but I'm staying with them. I was leading the first 2 laps, they only got me because of DRS. But their tyres are going to wear off so much faster compared to mine.
I'm starting the jumps.
Okay, incredible parking there. Nice one. That's
the season. KJ Marina's been disqualified. The last race of the season, guys. Here it is.
Jesus, they broke early. Fucking hell.
Okay, DRS is now available. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Yeah, I think the soft runners' tyres are going. Lap 6.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Dave Riley gets the job done on Craig. Craig then flips it back on him. Jump on board as well. They will now have DRS. So it's Craig. Job's not done yet. We are going to start.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
This is damaging.
What? I had a damaged wing? No, I didn't. Oh, sick.
Somebody may have lost his chance to get the job done there. Basson has been overtaken on pit lane. Oh, them softs are going. Softs look like they're starting to pull back a little bit. Brasco looking to actually take it. See the soft ones, like I said,
Get him.
Jay's making a move on Basson. Is Jay going to go
In this lap, push now.
back out? The inside of him. He's got the job done. Instructor Jay goes there. We've got a Dave Riley decided that he wants to play fucking Brasco. Go on, Dave, ignore the boards. Ignore the signs, mate. We're riding on board.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up. Okay, clear. Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
They've spun. Craig has been spun, but he holds it nicely. Held it nicely, just kept it in line there. He will be happy to switch it.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 2.6 seconds.
Oft. Might not win constructors.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
I'm so unlucky, man.
Why?
Mind that
Somebody
front
just
wing, it's
spun
going to
and
need
didn't
replacing
ghost.
if it takes too much damage.
I did fucking damage. Ah, we've lost constructors now.
Oh no. What happened to fucking Wiggy?
Safety car does nothing for me.
Gap to your teammate ahead, 4.0 seconds.
Wait. Safety car, mate, with fucking 3 laps left.
I would love a safety car with 3 laps left.
Surely it's got to come in.
That'll come in instantly.
No, doing another lap.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.1 seconds.
I'm 3 seconds slower a lap because of this damage.
I've got my pole, number 11th pole anyway, so. No, Mikey, no!
Oh, I can't wait till this fucking race is over.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds a lap. Really good stuff. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 3.0 seconds.
Yeah, there we go, Rob. Listen, now Rob's going to don't turn first corner.
Good pace, you're catching the car in front by about a second a lap.
Mate. Being swamped by the soft tyre runners.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Oh, mate, come on.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now. Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
So it's all, but at the moment Trouser has won it. So the results, Stucker P1, Diablo P2.
Trouser won it again?
P3, Brandis P4, Brad P5, Wayne P6, Trouter P7, Drivers Champion, Chaz P8, Hassan P9, Arman P10, Raz P11, Zoltan P12, Matt P13, Vixie P14, Wiggy P15, Brian Tuck P16, and Rattigan P17. That is it. Just looking at the comments as well. Come on, lads. Come on, we like racing. It's okay. If you've got anything to report, just report it on the correct channel, the reports channel, of course. Just do that. Just we're here to chat with fear as well. We love racing. This is why we're here. Encouraging it.
So your ERS is running a bit low. Look into changing your ERS mode in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate, or you might want to try some lifting or gentle braking to recharge.
Stop him from being the champion. He is the champion. He has won it for the Fridays Realistic Performance Division. That, ladies and gentlemen, is that season 10. Seems
Gap
like
to
so
the car
far
in
away
front,
now. It's taken 11, but we will be back next year in January to kick off a wonderful season again for the Power Grid Racing League. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. GG's Fear, been a pleasure listening to you. Hope you and the fam have a lovely Christmas to you in the new year. And you, my friend, it's been lovely looking at your streams, listening to it, watching it, whatever I need to do with your streams as well. Absolutely brilliant. To Adore, thank you as well for understanding why you needed to get back in time. Cheers for the conspiracy, says Wiggy. No, thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate it. It really does mean a lot to me. So thank you. Yeah, exactly. The numbers were brilliant. That's why I'm so thankful, so grateful. So thank you so much for all your support this season. It really does mean a lot to me. Glad I got to join at the end. Much love and Christmas about, and to you too, my friend. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you all for coming. I hope
this
you
lap,
all have a wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year. My last race will be on Sunday. I will be streaming that, of course, but there's no commentary. But this is the last time you'll be hearing my voice until next year. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, have a wonderful Christmas, have a wonderful New Year. So all the love, all the peace, guys. From Fear Rapture, otherwise known as Dave. See you next year. Take care. Bye.
Right, dude, I'm getting off. Have you finished your race?
Nah.
How many laps got left?
9.
Damage to your front wing, damage to your front wing. Suggest we box to change it.
We've got a yellow flag. To kick Sauber is Danny Brasco. Danny Brasco's completely lost his group. Danny Brasco remained friends.
Okay, we can take you this lap. Are you alright there? Don't worry about the mistake, just focus on the rest of the race.
It's over, mate. Oh, it's over, man.
Danny Brasco. Oh, Brasco, no
Right,
way.
dude, I'm jumping off and shattered. I'll chat to you later.
See you later.
Not going to finish any lower than where you are
Your
now.
lap times are falling off now. We want you to pit for repairs. Box, box, box.
Brasco, it's over. I hate this game. Do not retire, Brasco. Keep going. Points mean prizes, mate. You could still win
Pit
the
strategy
championship.
complete.
Constructors
See these
thing
tyres
in
through to the end now.
This game is shocking, I know. Speechy overtakes Kane Osiris as he lets him go around the outside. Kane Osiris jumps back in behind Speechy. Oh, holy fuck, that Aston Martin arrived quickly. Them cars were going slow and Jay would have been going, fuck. Where the fuck was Jay going then? He's like going left, he's going right, he's going left, he's going right. Holds off and then runs wide to stop the switchback. That's a clever bit of driving from Jay there. Very respectful, very clever. So Jay's now 1.5 seconds off of Speechy, who is set to drive off. Could Speechy do the unbelievable? He's 2 lap on, 2 lap newer. He's crumpled to Brasco for the softs on, and so has Heisenberg. Is it going to 8th? Look at position changes. Heisenberg's up 3 places, so it's worked for him. Basson's down 6, he's pitted again. Somebody's where he was. Rumpsky's down 2, Craig MC's where he was. Kane Osiris up 7. Still yet to stop though. Jay is up 5 and Speaky's up 1. We've got 5 people on penalties thanks to Royal Rumble and KJ Marino, and Abner Sweet has just given us our SIP. So we have the first line of penalty bingo. My legs have gone like jelly, which means I'm going to get the flu. When I start my body.
The car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now.
Kane Osiris is in the pit. Rumpsky's pitting. Rumpel, are you putting a wing on, lad? Are they waiting there for a ring? They are. Rumpsky's getting a wing. Rumpsky's getting a wing. And Rumpsky has a wing. See, that's not very... How them cars come out of the pits there? We've just watched him. They need to sort that. Multi-billion pound industry, and they can't even get the car to come out as it should. We'll go left, we'll go right. On the track, they can get them doing fucking donuts. In the pits, it's like fucking they're on rails. So Rumpsky's come out in 8th, and he's on the soft, so he's got a little bit to do. There's only 1.1
Okay,
seconds
gap
now.
ahead,
Heisenberg.
23.6 seconds.
Hanging that out, is up 4 in 6. So he managed to hang that out. They built up enough of a lead with Destructive J up 5 places and Craig MC up. I think this is where he started. Dev Zombie's up 2, 17 seconds back. So your top 3 are your 3 this is coming from now. In the famous words of Michael Owen, what did he say? How was it? If they score 1, they'll win or something, wasn't it? The fit can't. If no one scores, no one wins. Yeah, I don't blame you, Rumsky, mate. I'd be fed up too, mate. I'd have pitted straight away, mate, and gone, fuck that shit, I'm too slow. Having no wing this year in a few races definitely cost me. Kota, Austria. So yeah, a couple of races where I've been fucked over. I believe both times when I'm like that. And even. So we are riding aboard with Kane Osiris now. There's 1.1 seconds. We're going to jump on board with Basson. This is a fresh hards and it's putting Death Zombie under a lot of pressure. And that Mercedes Patronus. Mercedes AMG Patronus. So good evening to the new viewers that we've had and the 3 new followers we've had tonight. Much appreciated, guys. It's always welcome. As Basson DRS is going to try and go around the outside, but he will be forced to back out as Death Zombie is a very aggressive driver. I don't understand that. It's not a negative thing. If you want your front wing to stand out, you will back out. He's not aggressive in a bad way, he's just very defensive. He likes his space, which is not a bad thing. But they are 17 seconds back off of Craig MC. It was dropping back further. Speechy looks to have this race sewn up as we are on lap 25 or 29. We've got 4 laps to go, and appreciate it for those of you that have stayed all night, guys. It's been one hell of a stream. We are nearly 2 hours in. Something, if Manic is in the stream, needs to get looked at, because this is a monstrous effort from you guys. The other division finished nigh on half hour ago, I believe. So fair play to you boys on a Friday night at 9:45. Fair play to you, because I wouldn't do it. But I'm here talking shit to you anyway. Jay's dropping back off of Speechy now. The gap is now 2.4 seconds, so Jay has packed it in. He's not going to push too much more. Speechy is looking like he's going to win this race. Here's a little wave, Speechy. No, you're boring too. You're like the rest of them. You don't give us a wave. There we go. Speechy gives us a little wave. Right, Speechy, that's enough waving, mate. You just lost a second to Jay. Here comes Jay. Craig, do some donuts for us, mate. Make the stream entertaining. So we are going to jump on board with... No, Craig, I wasn't being serious. We've got a yellow flag. That is that of... Looks to be a kick salver up here. And it looks to be F1 Riley, Royal Rumble and Crumpets have had a little bit of a say-in together. So something's not happened right for him. Danny Brasco put a fresh wing on. He's got 0.14 seconds to KJ Marino. That or 24 seconds, because he's got 10-second penalty. That's not happening. The Sauber boys are all business tonight. Have they blown it though? Because Bassin is up into P4. And he's closing that gap. He's already taken a second out of the guy's head. Have they blown it? Dave Riley's moved up into P9. Crumpets will be wanting that position. Royal Rumble hanging it around the outside now, as Crumpets on the softs is like, move, bitch, get out of the way, I'm coming through. And he does get the job done. Now we're going to try and set about Dave Riley, and then 5 seconds off of Weisenberg. These guys weren't that far off Weisenberg. Oh, we've had a late lunge in the inside there. You see the smoke block up. Crumpets may have had to have made a evasive action there, as he may have had the front nose of an Aston parking in the side pod of his car. Needed P9 and P10. Really? You were leading, mate. The Kick Sauber boys were leading. Well, it looks like the Astons have got it. Maybe P1, P2. As Crumpets is doing his part of the deal. Brasco needs a safety car, but it's not happening. We're not getting one.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
This is the battle on field. Canis Iris is all over the rear of Bassin. They've closed the gap again. Speechy is getting the win in this one. JP2. Excuse me guys, I am shattered. I will be ending the stream pretty much straight away tonight. I am absolutely cream crackered. I've got to be up early for work. I'm so tired, it's unreal. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. It's been nearly it's been over, it's nearly 17-hour day. 17-hour day, yeah, 17-hour day, monstrous. That's a big effort there. To finish it off with 2 hours.
Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
And if you didn't know, if you joined me on comms, I've got one more comms left this season, actually, I believe. I'm just waiting for clarification, but I potentially am on comms next Wednesday for the Super Bowl, where I'll be joined by a special guest who knows how to type boobies on a calculator. And I'm bringing something new
use
to
your
my stream
overtake button.
next
Let's
Wednesday
go.
if I am on comms. I'm just waiting, as I say, for the clarification. And I need to speak to a couple of people about it. So, it's Dev Zombie, they can get Kane Osiris there and Basson. I will let you all know next week. Well, you'll see what happens next week on stream. So, it's a reason for you all to tune in next Wednesday if I am on comms, as I'm bringing something new to the stream. Is that Brasco? That is.
Okay, so all of our tyre pressure data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about.
Because you're being lapped. Yeah, I think it is that. That's the reason, yeah. Close to the briefing. So yeah, as I said, guys, we're on lap 29 now. We're going to let Speechy take us around on lap 29. As he has a 3.3 second lead. He's driven an immaculate race and is picking up driver of the day today. He has driven a great sprint and a very good feature race at the moment. He hasn't won it. So I'm giving Speechy driver of the day. And he gave us a wave earlier on as well. So much appreciated to Speechy there. Always brings the banter, always in the chat, so it's much appreciated there. Like I said, guys, next Wednesday in the Super Bowl is we have races on Sunday night here at PGR. I won't contact on racing. Join Mick Watergoon, and I believe it is a beer. Is it Fear? I think it is Fear, and I think it's Mick Watergoon. I don't know. But Mick definitely commentates on Legacy next Sunday. There's no racing next Tuesday as we are in the PGR Christmas game week, where I believe Tuesday night in PGR Grand Theft Auto Mount Gilead selfie, where I will be arriving in a tank and a Christmas hat. As I said, guys, it looks like I might be on comms next Wednesday, so feel free to join. The more the merrier for the Super Bowl. As Speechy is now bringing us across the line here, guys, as he's taking the win. Give us a wave as you go across the line, Speechy. There we go. He gives us the wave as we're riding on board. Jay's giving us a little wave too, guys. Craig, put it in a wall for us. Craig does. We're waiting on Kane Osiris, who's managed to get back up into P4 ahead of Basson and Dev Zombie. Basson, we're going to see him across the line in his first race in this division, as he is the championship winner. And he beats Kane Osiris to the line. What has happened there? Dev Zombie P6, Rumsky P7, Heisenberg's going to come across in P8. Crumpets, are you boring? Are you going to give us a wave? You are, you're bored as fuck, you. Dave Riley takes Crumpets due to penalties. Adam the Sweet crossing the line in P12. Forza Fatty bringing it around in P13. And a KJ Marino. We're going to stay on board with KJ Marino. Yeah, 2 stops is too much for no safety car, mate. Completely agree with it. As KJ Marino is bringing us around here over the line and bringing us the last car home. KJ Marino giving us a little wave as he crosses the line. Put it in the wall, KJ. No, everyone's boring. So there you have it, guys. Your season has been finished. Chris Basson is the champion, and your constructors, I believe, was won by, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the constructors has been won by Mercedes, I believe. So yeah, Brasco's confirmed it. So it looks like Chris Basson is a back-to-back champion with the constructors and a drivers' championship in the realistic Division 2. So we'll probably say bye to Chris as he'll make his way up to Division 1 and get raped every week, as there are some aliens up there. Some stupidly quick aliens. I agree, Speechy. I've said it from 2 stops is probably too much, but in that aspect, Brasco and Crumpets are ridiculously quick. So the only way to make it a bit fairer is if we didn't have them doing 2 stops, I would enforce the quickest of the compound, and the slowest of the compound, they would not be allowed to run the medium tyres. That would make it more interesting for them. But as he said, it is fine with safety cars, and they're both going back to Div 1 anyway because they're animals. But that's it, guys. That brings your season to an end. Much appreciated for you all staying with me. It's been one hell of a night. The stream has been 2 hours, guys. That is a monstrous effort from you. I shall see you all, as I wasn't allowed to drive tonight, next season potentially if I'm on comms. I haven't decided as of yet. I haven't decided whether I'm commentating and all next year. So we shall see. That's it from me. I shall catch up with you all Wednesday night. Hopefully you will join us for the Super Bowl. I shall see you then.